Welcome to Maine Public News Connect, original news stories from Maine Public Radio, airing weekly in Spanish, French, Portuguese, Somali, and English. I'm your host, Ari Snider. Today is Friday, October 27th, and here are the week's top stories. The number of asylum seekers arriving in Maine has increased rapidly over the last several years, but aid groups say a lack of precise data makes it harder to assist new arrivals. The number of immigration court filings, which can serve as a rough estimate, indicates that around 3,000 asylum seekers have arrived in Maine over the last 12 months. That's roughly 10 times more than the number that arrived in 2018. Mufalo Cheatham with the Maine Immigrants Rights Coalition says there's no way to track who is receiving support services and who needs more assistance. She says that leads to some groups duplicating their efforts and makes some new arrivals vulnerable to missing out on aid that is available. Cheatham says she hopes the Maine Office for New Americans, which is still in the planning phase, will be able to help provide centralized data on new immigrants in the state. Hassan University in Bangor has received more than $2 million in federal funding to help retain and support low-income students. The money will be spread over the next 5 years and will help the university pay for laptops, software, and the hiring of new personnel dedicated to supporting students. Hassan officials say their goal is to help more students stay in school and complete their degrees. The university enrolls about 2,200 undergraduate students and around 700 graduate students. The school offers 65 degree programs. The Department of Energy has awarded Central Maine Power a $30 million grant to improve the power grid and help reduce the frequency and impact of power outages. Made possible by the bipartisan infrastructure law, the grant is part of a $3.5 billion package the Biden administration announced Wednesday for 58 projects in 44 states to strengthen electric grid resilience and reliability. CMP is currently trying to defeat a campaign that would convert the state's two largest power companies to a nonprofit. Al Cleveland, a spokesperson for the group Our Power, says this large grant is less than Maine electric utilities have spent trying to defeat that campaign. Maine high schools will soon be required to offer training to students in the administration of naloxone, a treatment that can reverse opioid overdoses. Under a state law passed earlier this year, the training would need to be based on standards from nationally recognized programs and would need to be taught by a qualified instructor. Courtney Gary Allen with the Maine Recovery Advocacy Project says students have told her they want to be trained in overdose response in order to assist their family and friends. The state says that schools in Maine can request naloxone free of charge. The state passed a law 2 years ago allowing for the drug to be administered in school buildings. A new public media video series is exploring how Latino residents in New England connect with nature and the outdoors. To watch the series, look up New England News Collaborative on YouTube and click on the Conexión videos. They are available with Spanish subtitles. This has been Maine Public News Connect. We'll see you next time. Thank you to our excellent community partners for supporting and contributing to this program. Maine Public News Connect has been made possible by individual supporters and foundations from across Maine, as well as Koo and Patricia Yuen, cPort Credit Union, Hannaford Supermarkets, MaineHousing, and IDEXX. Maine Public News Connect is made possible by Koo and Patricia Yuen, committed to bridging cultural differences in our communities.
Juntos. Ensemble.
Warajir.
Junto.
cPort Credit Union. Together.
Hannaford Supermarkets, celebrating the diversity of its employees, customers, and communities, and committed to fostering a welcoming environment. Together, they're greater than groceries. Learn more at hannaford.com.
Owning a home is key. MaineHousing's new first-generation program gives Mainers the chance to be the first in their family to own a home. Home ownership is possible. Learn more at MaineHousing.org.